So find a couple of people who you can talk to.
Yes.
So from your experience then, what sort of the people that you found, were they from a particular walk of life? Were they relatives, or how did who did you choose, or who? I presume it came naturally rather than you. Hang on, I'm going to write down a list of people who I can turn to. Let's cross them off or tick them.
Well, one can be a person that knows you, your good points, your bad points, your indifferences, and then sometimes it can be a member of the family. But one or two or three, a few, as you say. But yeah, some people that know you generally and have the gift of listening. I've already spoke earlier about people that will hijack you because you're at a loose end and pretend like they want to help you, and they might have good intentions, but they only want to get off their problems off their chest, and will soon turn your problems and they'll start speaking about themselves. So watch out for them. There's a lot of them about. Try and find somebody who knows you a little bit, whether it's a friend or whether it's a relative, but will listen as well. Let you finish off what you're saying. And if you happen to be the person that's the listener, one of the golden rules I would give you as a friend is to let the person finish what they're saying and then add a little bit of quiet time to it. Don't interrupt straight away, because there might be just a dribble of something else that they wanted to say and they never felt comfortable. And sometimes quiet can urge that last little bit out of them that they really wanted to say. And after that, you might say, "Are you still there?" if you're on the phone. And then you say, "Yes, I am, I'm listening." And quite often that quiet bit is the most important bit after the sentence, because then they add to what they've just said in a better way. And if you're out walking, do the same. Stay quiet for a while, and they'll say to you, "Do you not think so? You know, you don't agree with me?" You say, "No, I'm just taking on board what you've said and trying to make some sense out of it, and I am listening." And that's one of the gifts that you need if there's a friend. And you're not to stop you discussing it with a friend as well. I'm not at my best at the moment. Do me a favour, when I'm talking to you, can you just listen first and foremost, please? And then you usually get good cooperation. Oh, you're doing a silent bit on me! Oh, don't do it!
I thought it was fitting. Okay, a lot, I suppose the current situation as well brings it into focus. Many people suffer with depression, and part of the cause of that depression and other mental illness as well is the isolation. So if an individual person is isolated, what would be your kind of recipe for finding these 2 or 3 people who they can confide in and talk to?
That's an easy question. Of all the things you've asked me, that's an easy one. The easy thing to do is you try and find somebody to listen to you, and whereby that doesn't come easy, or you're struggling a bit, go and do something for somebody. Now, I understand the isolation and the lockdown, but you've got to use common sense that I mentioned before. You can go out for exercise as much as you want now, but if you go back a week or 2 ago, it was only for an hour. But in that hour, you can do an awful lot. You can knock on someone's door over the road. There's someone that just nods to you or waves to you and then doesn't say much. So I'm on the way to the shops. Don't say, "Would you like me to go to the shops for you?" I'm on the way to the shops. Do you want me to pick something up while I'm there? "Oh yeah," more than likely. Or "No, but thanks for asking." And you might have 10 minutes there on the doorstep. But then I would say, when you're struggling yourself and you're looking for a way forward, because you want to come out fighting or you want to come out of your early stages and you're struggling to find someone to talk to, well, if you are talking to somebody as well, go and do something for somebody else. That is by far, alongside praying, they're the two main things. Do something for somebody else, and you'll be surprised within the half an hour that you're doing something for somebody else, your depression will virtually go. I'm not saying it'll go for good, but you'll suddenly get a lovely feeling. And that's why a lot of people do care work. It's not all about the money, not all about the hours. They feel fulfilled. They're not enjoying it as such, but they feel fulfilled. And that's what depression is about. It's feeling unfulfilled as a person and down. But when you start doing things for others, you suddenly become fulfilled, and your depression goes on the back burner, back to the oven again, or the gas stove. It goes on the back burner, and you can't, it will no doubt return once you finish doing the chore for somebody else. But I don't think it will have the same effect as before. I think it'll be at a different level. And then again, as you do more for others, your depression, I've found, and mixing with others and people that I've known, I can see it in them. I can read it. My mother is one of the people like that as well. So I've seen it at close hand, that she feels fulfilled when nursing or doing something for others. And that is a common trait for a lot of people. They won't always admit it, but they feel fulfilled when they're doing something for others.